Hey guys, welcome to another episode in the playthrough of RDR2. We are going to dedicate some time to hunting. 1 second, because I would like to have to learn hunting, like the mechanics. It's a bit weird, this texture. But also would like to get the satchel upgrades, which apparently is useful. And it's also just fun and relaxing. I'm not the sharpest horse tool in the shed. I'm not the fastest horse in the stable, or however you say it. But it's so cool, the detail, with the level of detail. You can see that house over there. And you can literally see inside that room, you see a chandelier or something. I don't know what it is, a bed, whatever it is. Maybe I'm just making stuff up, but it looks pretty detailed. No. Yes, we can see the inside, like whatever that is. Like a countertop or something. That is really so nice. I don't know if that is default in game, or is that's maybe because I put that mod in here that increases the level of detail. You see that wooden thing over there, and then a little painting above it. Pretty damn cool. Anywho, I am not the sharpest tool in the shed or the fastest horse in the stable. That last one I made up. But we are going to do some hunting. I don't know if you can actually hunt when it is basically so we cannot look at our watch while on horseback. Come on, you can do this. Why wouldn't you be able? Alright, whatever. It is in the middle of the night. Although it looks pretty light. In the previous episode we bought a rifle. And we are gonna hunt, at least I know we need a deer. Several deer, by the way. We need, and again, I really don't like to hunt, honestly. Here it is. There is, by the way, there is a way I saw in a YouTube movie with tips and tricks to, if you don't want to scope with your rifle anymore, you can do that. By, I don't even know. You have to leave it on your horse, and then boy. Yeah, you have to select it on your horse. Then you need to step off. No, but then you pick it up. So I don't exactly know how it works. But then you have to go to the gunsmith. Then you have to buy a different scope. And then you have to get back to your horse. Where, yeah, in that video the rifle was on the horse. So maybe you can I put this on the horse now? How does that work? The weapon now, yeah, on the horse, but not visibly on the horse. Anyways, then it was, hanging on the side here. Well, how does that work? So, you take the rifle, here, now I have it. Then you have to interact with it, it falls to the ground, then you have to pick it up, and then it loses its scope. Probably because the one that was on the horse has like, let's say, a long scope, and you bolt a short scope with the same rifle equipped in your inventory, you bolt a different scope, and then if you interact, you have to interact with it, it falls to the ground, and then you have to pick it back up. I think I said it already, but just in case. And then the game probably doesn't know which scope to choose, and then it just doesn't put any scope on the weapon, and then you lose your scope. You effectively remove the scope. Anywho, we need elk, we need deer, and I also just read that because I also don't know exactly how it works, that with the pelts, if you store pelts after hunting on your horse and your horse gets into water, it can lose any cargo that it carries on its back, or if you die you lose it, etc. So that's super annoying. So you do have to bring it back. But I was like, okay, if you have like 3 pelts that you need for a certain satchel and you don't have all of them yet, how does that work? Because some of them are really exotic, like that is quite hard to get, and other ones are very common. So can you, but apparently you can go to the, in this case Pearson, for the satchels in camp. You can just drop them off, and then let's say a satchel requires a deer, an elk and a bear, and you have deer pelts. You can just drop them off, and then you only need the bear and the elk pelts. And once you have those, or one, you either deliver them one by one or both together. Then together with the one that you earlier gave, you can craft your satchel. And even if you have like multiple deer pelts, you can give him multiple deer pelts, because several satchels require, there are like 5 or 6 satchel upgrades, different satchels that you can upgrade to. And they basically, I guess if you just deliver all at once 4 deer pelts, while each satchel only requires 1, then it will be stored. You can upgrade, if you have the rest of the ingredients, pelts, you can upgrade 4 satchels then. So basically, long story short, you can turn in your pelts and it will be stored either by Pearson or also by the trapper. And what I'm now thinking, we have like 5 or so upgrade pelts, and if you make them all, you get like the legendary satchel, which I think upgrades everything to 99 items. So ingredients, food, ammunition, stuff like that, tonics. But now I'm thinking indeed, before you get there, you cannot have like multiple satchels. Like you have upgraded the ammunition satchel and you have also upgraded the food satchel. I don't think you can carry more than 1 satchel. Maybe you can, but I don't think so. So you really, until you get the legendary satchel, you have to make a choice what upgraded satchel, which one of the upgraded satchels that you crafted will you be equipping. Come on, Arthur, you can handle that. Alright, I'm gonna quickly look that up. So we do RDR2. Can you equip more than 1 upgraded satchel? No, you can only equip 1 satchel at a time visually, but once you unlock satchel upgrades by crafting them at Pearson's, requiring specific hunted material parts, their benefits stack and become permanent, allowing you to choose any equipped satchel for its looks while retaining the increased carrying capacity from all unlocked upgrades, especially the ultimate Legend of the East satchel that maximizes storage. Alright, so that's good to know. The benefits of upgraded satchels are regardless which one you equip. Alright, so we need some food. I'm totally in the wrong area. I think we need to be near the river, which is not that far away. I think we also need rabbits, but yeah, rabbits, smaller animals. I'm pretty sure you need the varmint rifle. Again, I really don't like to shoot animals, but yeah, it's a game. So we do progress. Nope. Compendium. These are foxes. I assume this is alphabetical, right? North American raccoon. Jackrabbit. I don't know whether this is. Doesn't seem to be. No, I think it's pretty random. I don't know what the categorization is here. A perfect rabbit pelt can be used to craft a hat. A varmint rifle is the ideal weapon to use when hunting rabbits. Rabbit pelts can be used for crafting and their gamey meat can be used for cooking. The black-tailed jackrabbit can be found in a variety of habitats across the states. As herbivores, their diet consists of vegetation, forbs, buds, twigs, bark and crops, which is why they are considered pests. Why would you consider them a pest? Humans are such motherfuckers. What are forbs? So, sorry, we do forb, meaning a herbaceous flowering plant other than a grass. Herbaceous. In Dutch. Oh my god, why is it all so tiresome? You Google forbs in Dutch and then you get the result from the AI. Forb is not a Dutch word. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm asking for it in Dutch. English. Wow. Alright, apparently there's not really a meaning for it in the Netherlands. Alright, we have 100% progress for the rabbit. You have to track, kill, skin and study to get 100. So there are 4 actions per animal. There are 178 animals, so that's 400, 680, 712 actions you have to do to get the compendium complete. That's quite a lot. Alright, where is the... Ah, there's another horse over there. Then where's the guy? Ah, did he just suddenly spawn in? What is he doing? Ah, that's also a hunter. And he has like a...
Hi there, mister.
Hey.
he has a deer, so does that mean this area has deer. Oh, by the way, there's one other useful trick that I was not aware of. We can actually hitch the horse anywhere, I think. So not only on a pole, you can just keep it. No, that didn't work. But in soft ground, I think that is possible. So we need to find soft ground. Like grass or something. I'm not 100% sure it's possible, but I'm pretty sure I saw somebody just hitch the horse anywhere by holding the...
Hey, easy now.
Y button. So here we go. Holding the Y button. Yeah, so it is possible. That's pretty nice. Alright, let's try and catch some animals. Yeah, I think. Alright, this is not a we need perfect pelts. Man, this scope really helps. It's actually a pretty... I didn't even have to buy money for it. It was because we helped the guy who was poisoned or bitten by a snake. And then he was in front of the gunsmith. And he was like, hey guy, I owe you one. You can select any weapon you want. Alright, so those two, it are only two. It does feel a little bit cheating what I do with the eagle eye. It is actually cooler not to use it. But we can, of course, use the map to see where certain animals are. I don't consider that cheating. So they are on the other side of where I am now. There are also some animals over there. What the hell are that? God damn it. They're not perfect. We want perfect. Really cool how they actually blend into the background. Pretty cool visor or scope mechanic I find with that the blurry edges of it. Alright, we know there are some deer over there, but that are not the deer that we're talking about. I do think that is this icon. I don't know how that works. In the sense that we need that elk over there as well. Where are we? Oh, we are over here. I don't know how they reset or anything if you cannot find a perfect one. I'm not even sure this is an elk. It looks like an elk to me. Shall we go to the elk? Yes. Let's go to the elk. By the way, I'm quickly gonna look something up because I may use that going forward or later on. RDR2, how to remove scope. Because I'm really curious how that worked. Sniper scope removal, Carcano rifle and rolling block rifle. Equip your rifle and then unequip it on your horse so that you can grab it from the side. So that's why my rifle is not on the side. It are only certain rifles. Do not grab it, instead head into the gunsmith and customize the gun. Change the scope length, press equip to shoulder or equip to back. Head to your horse and take the rifle off the horse. A duplicate will drop, pick this up and it will not have a scope. There's a link in the comments to a video explaining this. This does not work in online mode, only story mode. Yeah, and only apparently for the Carcano rifle and the rolling block. So, the rifle that I bought yesterday, that you see in Arthur's hand, I'm afraid that one, because if we unequip it on the horse, yeah, now it is on the horse side. So if I now get off, no, he immediately picks it up. That's the annoying part. It doesn't stay on the horse. Maybe if we get off the other side. Okay, damn it. It was indeed what direction you're looking at is the direction you're getting off. Yeah, you see, he immediately equips the weapon.
Come on, pal.
Right, so I probably cannot do that trick with this rifle. Alright, we are going... Yeah, there are more...
Morning, mister.
Morning, mister.
It'll take more than that, boy. Yeah. Eat this, boy. Yeah.
Oh, fuck me, the horse needs health core. What happened to its health core? Horse reviver, stamina, health tonics. Stamina, horse stimulants, stamina. Revives the horse. And then over here, carrot. Slightly restores health. I still don't understand what this means. Used in crafting, slightly restores health core or greatly restores all horse cores. I think restores human health core or all horse cores, I guess.
Good boy. There you go, boy.
Alright, anywho. I think this ground is not soft enough. Let's try it again. Nope. We really need to be on grass to hitch the horse. But I will leave him roam. now, I did see an elk, a deer somewhere here. Yeah, hunting really is easier with eagle eye, but it feels, I don't like those run X-ray visions. It feels like a bit like cheating to me. Just like games where you can see enemies through walls. Way too many games did that at one point, and probably still do. It's just all dumbed down. Alright, I'm not sure whether you can actually... what did I want to say? I'm not sure whether you can actually study animals through the rifle scope or whether you need the binoculars for that. Ah, there's a jackrabbit there. I didn't even see it. Where is it? Apparently it's over there. I don't see it. God damn it, everything that's here. Oh man, I wasn't even... Oh, wow. Check it out. Again, that's not a perfect one. We need a perfect one. That deer was not... how do you call it? Skittish? At all. He was just chilling out. Even while we were like in front of him. Alright, the only thing that I don't really like is the fact that I should probably use some animal baits. Probably easier. But what I don't really like is that the day, because I'm playing really always quite slowly, but thoroughly, but that probably really before I know it the day will be over. Well, I'm just getting into the mood, into the hunting mood. Alright, let's see if I'm overlooking something. Focus on deer track. Yeah, no. Ah, there he is. That deer really has no survival instinct. Self-preservation, nope. Alright, a little bit. Alright, I was afraid of this. One, I'm not really good at it. Two, I do enjoy it. But three, I think it's going to take incredible long time for me to get these satchels. If you don't need these animals, then they're all over the place. But if you need them, good luck. I do think you can fun deer. I think it's the same one. He's adventurous. Doesn't care for humans. Swimming a bit. But I do think you can research animals via the scope as well. God damn it, give me a perfect height, people.
Wait. No animals around. At least not the one that we need. Here, we can study. American tree sparrow. Come on guys, where are you? Ah, that's a perfect duck. Pecking duck. But yeah. I cannot get a perfect pelt with my 50 caliber rifle. Ah, look at that. Again, bad quality. Can't use that for our satchel. Again, bad quality. Bob the horse is over there. I think we just need to find different spots, because I doubt whether these animals just, it would also not be realistic if they now just randomly respawn into better versions than the ones that I now spotted. Like pelt quality wise. I do think that is no, that's not Limpany. Is that forest? Ah, we just have to go to the right. Now Limpany, that is the burnt village, which is over there, and that is apparently also a deer spot.
eat a bit of mint. Why not? Holy shit, what are that? White-tailed bug. But not very good quality. Where did the other one go? God damn it. So they both ran past. No, draft horse. One ran off over there, but the other one, no idea. But Limpany is the burned village. And according to the map, oh wait, it can also contain deer. I've been in one episode, I've been walking around that burnt little foresty area for like an hour and a half, thinking that the treasure map pointed me there for some treasure, while the treasure is in a nice, we found him. The treasure was in a totally different area. Nice! We got our first perfect height, I think. Also nice, there's not really bullet drop or anything. Alright, is it perfect? I think it is. Woohoo! Sorry, animal. I will make good use of your meat. This won't be for nothing. Alright, I don't know what else did we need. Alright, let's do...
Let's go, boy.
No, not let's go. I wanted to say let's be... I wanted to say, let's be immersive and sit here and cook some meat.
Come on now, boy.
But then I was like, no, we will almost lose daylight. So I will hunt a little bit more. I would, because otherwise but where is that carcass? Ah, there it is. Unfortunately, we couldn't harvest everything from it. But from the raw meat that we did have, we can later on make some cooked venison, which is really good for your health course, for all your course. Right, I wanted to get some rabbits. I'm not sure whether we actually need rabbits, but here, there's one over there. There is one somewhere over here. They're racing around. Let's check the wind. Where is my scent going? I cannot see my scent. Alright. Pretty tricky. Probably good idea to catch them from above. I thought I saw a frog jumping around. I must have... could have imagined that. Alright, but let's say... I do hear a frog. Let's say there could be some rabbits over there. No, I don't see them anymore. I think they run across the road. Man, this is really tricky.
Bastards. Hey, you sit down and shut your mouth.
There's one over there. It's pretty bad actually that we are really like, you can live because you don't have a good pelt. Or you die because you do have a good pelt. Hunting really is not for me. What was that? Holy fuckaroli. Holy fuckaroli. What the fuck is that? I even forgot how to run. Why is that card stopped? Is that because there's a bear? It sounded like a bear.
Keep clear of the wagon, sir.
What's happening here? Alright, is the game crashing out?
What's going on?
The hell do you think you're doing?
Yes, the game's crashing out.
Sons of bitches.
Be quiet. You ain't going nowhere.
I'll kill all of you.
Will you just shut up back there? We will put you down if you don't move right now.
Take him out.
Holy shit, they almost started shooting at me.
Alright, so the game is crashing out there. What can you do? But I did think... Chipmunk. Pretty certain. Fuck me, cannot study it anymore. There are actually quite some deers here. But I am pretty certain that I heard a bear. American muskrat, deer, and another deer. So they stay out. I can of course also look that all up in guides, but it's also fun to just figure it out yourself. I'm curious till how late. They stay out, the animals. It's now 7 o'clock, they're still out. Man, I truly feel like I'm hunting. Actually, I can imagine that hunting is a lot of fun, but I just don't... I cannot bring myself to like it because of the animals. Especially not if you don't do it for food, but just for fun. Like those retarded UK fox hunts that are truly psychopaths, guys who do that. Where now apparently there is an animal there, but there's another perfect one. Sorry, animal. Alright, we have to make sure that we don't go through deep water, and also that we don't cross deep water with the horse. Because then we can lose the hides. Alright, for my doing, I think we did a pretty good score so far. 2 deer pelts. We need them for satchels, both. I'm pretty sure. But I think yeah, the rabbits are also still out. That's a raccoon. I think we actually also need a
A raccoon. Where is it? Here it is. Hey, that's by the way, I don't think I can get a perfect pelt from it with such a big weapon. Was it a raccoon? I think it was, right? Alright, let's see how we kill a raccoon for a perfect pelt. Muskrat, common loon, great horned owl. North American raccoon. North American raccoons are found across... I didn't track it yet. I did study it, okay. Across Lemoyne, New Hanover and West Elizabeth. As omnivores, their diet includes plants, berries, amphibians, rodents and eggs, depending on their environment. The varmint rifle is the most effective weapon for hunting raccoons. Their meat is edible but stingy, and their skin can be used for crafting. Yeah, so we do need a farming rifle. Our current rifle is too high caliber. Alright, but we will be setting up a brief camp because I don't want to have to... Where is the horse? A little bit over there. I don't want to... have killed this animal and not make full use of everything it offers. Because otherwise, here, there's another animal over there. Jackrabbit. Otherwise it just... It just doesn't feel good. Alright, the horse was somewhere here, right? Or am I confused? We can obviously call the horse. Man, there are way more animals everywhere than I thought. We can call the horse, but near the horse is also here. They're still in their standoff. Is the body of the other deer that we skinned, and we cannot get any more ingredients from it, but still I would like to play like we will role play. Where did our horse go? No way, where is it? It just walked off. just walked off by itself. So that person is grey, so that does look... I should probably not do it, but it looks like somebody we can interact with. So, I wanted to say I'm gonna... Oh wait, our stuff is on the map, so that is one carcass, but the other one I don't see anymore. But I wanted to save the game because this could of course go totally wrong. But I won't, because it doesn't matter. Even if I die here and reload the save, I lost my pelt then anyways. So that's a lawman. No. Yeah, I don't know why they are...
Well then, this is...
No, no, no! Ah!
there.
Nope. Wow, why were they so aggressive? Fuck me. I didn't even have my weapon drawn. Right, learning moment. They can be super aggressive. Other learning moments. How can I now get my pelt back? Yeah, that grey person, that is probably the prisoner in the back that you could save if you would like to, but yeah, I'm trying to play as a good guy. I do think if you save a prisoner, they may later on help you out. I don't know. But now this whole area is red. What the hell? I didn't do anything. Are you kidding me? And why is it red across there? That is like a different county. That is west something. I don't know what it's called. And the problem is I will be stuck here because they are stuck with that horse clipping through the carriage. And I cannot sneak in there, get my pelt and then run away, because if you carry a pelt, you cannot run. Right, I just wanted to... Oh, fuck my life! No, because they can really kill me in one go. Ah, that's why they are not following me. I'm in a different area, a different county. Then I think they just stop following you. That's the county border, that river. Alright, but does that now mean... Yeah, I think it means I lost my my belt. Man, I was really lucky running over the river and that being a bounty border.
Otherwise, I would have been hesitant returning fire because I don't want to get like a big bounty. Are they now shooting at me or somebody else? I know their horses are freaking out, so that's at least pretty funny. Alright, we are a bit in a stalemate situation here. I can of course pick them off with my weapon, but the fact that, yeah, they are just lawmen, and there was indeed a random guy at night standing in front of their carriage. Does that justify killing 3 police guys? I don't think so. But I do want my pelts, goddammit. Otherwise, it not only is a shame, a waste of that pelt, it also feels like I killed the animal for nothing. Right. The problem is if I now set up a camp and start waiting, so there are still animals about at really late. Yeah, in the middle of the night. So some of them don't really go to sleep. That's good to know. But if I now set up a camp, once you pack up camp, you are just teleported to some random location nearby. And it could very well be that then my pelt has despawned, my carcass, and even it could be that the pelt that was on my horse now disappears. I don't think the latter will happen, because that would be really weird. But yeah, that is the only way I can think of despawning that stalemate, that glitchy thing over there. Are they now shooting at me? Yes. Motherfuckers. Right, maybe my horse didn't run away, and indeed we initially parked it all the way over there. Why can't I see animals now anymore? Is that because we are wanted here? We are in a fighting area. Here, nothing pops up anymore. Let's see if I point it somewhere. Yeah, why Is that because I'm in the water? Is it because I'm in a wanted zone now? Alright, let's test that out. It's ridiculous how... Oh, fuck me. Will I make this? How easy... No. Oh, fuck me. Fuck me. We're still pretty good actually. But it's super easy for... Arthur to drown. His stamina really in the water can go really quickly, I found. Alright, and also what I forgot, your weapon condition can deteriorate quite quickly. So let's see if now it does work. So we're looking here. Yeah, now it works. So if you're in a wanted zone, then you can get screwed. There's the horse, by the way. So we indeed parked it all the way over there earlier. I forgot that it was that far. So now we are in the wanted zone. And now the rifle will not work anymore. No, it does. Alright, I don't know why it didn't work before. Alright, let's just... were they shooting? Here, now it is not working anymore. So it does have to do with the wanted zone, I think. So we had like that other carcass here as well. Which is already rotten pretty quickly actually. Alright, let's leave it be. I wanted to roleplay with it. I am not going to wait here.
Boy.
I find it a little bit too dangerous. Alright, but now the question is... can we... How deep is this? How do you know how deep something is? It looks pretty deep.
Get him.
We cannot go through deep water because we will lose our perfect pelt. Alright, let's see that deer over there. Yeah, he's just walking through there. I don't think he was swimming.
Yep.
I really find it a little bit annoying that those guys started shooting. I didn't do anything. Alright, now we are not in a wanted area anymore.
Easy now. Yeah. Slow it up. work, pal.
Alright, the idea is that we are going to set up camp.
What?
No. What the hell? We are going to set up camp right around here. No! God damn it. Alright, so why can't I rest here? Why is it all so tiresome? Wow. Ah, wait. You can, normally I do rest and set up camp, but you can, you should also do it like this. Like so. So now we are gonna roleplay thinking that we used all the meat of that animal that we shot. So we're gonna craft it. Pretty serious knife Arthur has. Alright, now we're gonna pack up camp. Now, are we now in a slightly different area? No, not really. Now I'm hoping, or are we in a different area? Yeah, I think we are a little bit more to the right. Now the question is, are those motherfuckers still there? Yeah, so it's not, yeah, fuck me, it is still reds. What the hell did I do, people? Now the question is my pelt still there? Fuck me. No, I just lost it. Really annoying. And the bounty is also $5. Why? Okay, that's extremely annoying. We lost our pelts. I shot that animal for nothing. Let's check it out. Where was that? I think it was... Yeah, where were we? Where were we actually? Oh, wait. Animal carcass. Is that our animal carcass? Does your animal carcass just respawn in your vicinity? No, I cannot imagine. When you make a camp, no. What the hell is this? A little toad. Alright, where were we setting up camp. Was that over there? Oh wait, the horse must stay here.
Hold here, boy.
We don't want to get it killed, because if we are now seen by the law, we will get into a shootout. And I didn't even do anything. I was standing there. And here, is that carcass still here? Yes, that carcass is still here. Yeah, we're gonna bring that to Pearson anyways. But now I'm really curious. One, whether that standoff is still there, and two, here, rabbit, what the hell are you doing? I don't think they are there anymore. But the other question is, yes, it's still here. Nice. Ah, fuck me. Pelt doesn't look that good. But that it's still here is pretty damn nice, I have to say. Alright, there's another guy who came around over there. Also pretty cool that's like pretty random, or not random, but dynamic. Scenery just changes. Alright, will this rabbit go swimming? Nope. Alright, can I walk through here? Yes, we can. Can we still skin it? We can. And is the height still perfect? Yes, it is. I think we're out of range. No, we're not. Here it is. Alright, very nice. We're gonna put the perfect pelt here. We are gonna put... We're not gonna let it go to waste. We're gonna put this one on.
Not bad hunting, huh, boy?
And we are gonna pick up the other carcass as well. And then we're gonna go back to camp, which I think it's quite far away. It's over there. No, it's not. Or no, it's over there. It's quite close by, I think.
Then we are going to go to a station, to a post office. We are going to pay off our bounty. For peace of mind. And then we are going to see, or before that, once we're dropping off the pelts, we're going to check.
Hey there, mister. Stay here, boy. Wait, boy.
Also, again, so cool. Just a horse protecting its owner. Where were we? I think we were over there, right? Holy shit, that are a lot of... Alright, I cannot let this go to waste, right?
Stay.
Can I pick it up, or is it floating away? Come on, please, let me pick it up. Fuck my life, can I pick it up? Yes, nice. And another perfect one. I mean, this is going amazing. Where are we gonna cross? This is too deep. It does say there's a road here. Alright, I'm taking the gamble. So we are going to drop it near this tree. Now we're going to catch the other one. Or not catch, get to the other one. Also really cool that these flocks of deer, I thought that it will be max 1 or 2 or 3. It can be a huge gathering. Ah, fuck me, this is already rotten now. Alright, I tried my best, it didn't work. That rots pretty quickly. Alright, so let's get to camp. What do we have? 3 perfect pelts, pretty nice. Alright, now the question is, where is camp? I think it is just straight up there somewhere. No, it's not. It's more to the left. Man, what a game. You can really make your own adventures. And there's really, what they do so well here is that immersion gameplay. Like stuff happens and it just changes
your initial plan? Here, some of them are really not that afraid. Here, camp is over there, right? Yes. By the way, yeah, okay, he also has one. Really cool also that walking up a hill with a heavy carcass really drains your stamina super quickly. Also, I think it drains quicker if you walk up a hill. I'm not sure.
Oh, I wonder why they called it Valentine. Almost perverse. Seems polar opposite of romantic.
Well, I don't know. Some lady I was speaking to in town told me about a curse.
A curse? Now, nothing's more romantic than a curse.
Exactly. Prince turned into a toad, lovers into stone, entire country turned into morons. Curses everywhere.
What's Valentine's curse?
Well, I didn't quite understand what the woman was saying, kind of her being a bit of an idiot, but something about a massacre and a last surviving Indian cursing the county.
Well, if they massacred people, then they deserve to be cursed.
Of course.
But what was it? Was it just bad luck or bad weather or something else?
Something about an eagle or an owl and a gravesite. I didn't really get it.
I
Right.
think it sounds very interesting.
How are you? Covered from that business in the hotel?
Oh, yeah. So we gonna hit that bank I told you about?
Alright, she said something about an eagle, an owl, gravesites. Did anything pop up on the map now? With a curse. No, but I'm sure it will pop up later in the game. That's so cool. That's really what makes this game so great.
That ought to feed us for a spell.
Hey, so that feller who was hassling you in Valentine.
I'll tell you another time, okay?
Okay, sure.
But really cool that you hear stuff and then later on in the game it gets back to you. Like I saved that guy from a snake bite and then totally, I really already forgot about it. And then he was at the gunsmith offering me a free gun. As thanks.
Hello, Arthur.
Alright, here we go. Can we donate this for... No, we first have to skin it, I guess. Here, we have a perfect deer pelt in perfect condition. Can be used in crafting or sold. Donate for crafting. 1.
Now this I can work with.
Then we do another one. Donate for crafting. Then we have perfect deer carcass. Donate for crafting.
Okay then.
And the other carcass without pelts. So you don't need to skin it actually. You can donate it. But if you don't skin it, I wonder if you donate it for crafting, like a full deer,
Then the pelt will obviously be used for whatever upgrade you will craft later on. But will the meat then go lost? Compared to when you separate the two, you skin the deer, you donate the pelt for crafting, and you donate the meat for provisions. I do think if you donate a full deer, so you basically let Pearson skin it, that the meat will not count towards the provisions. But this one we will donate for provisions.
Okay, let's take a look.
And now what I'm curious about, where was that toad? Here. The body of a toad in poor condition, major damage. Provisions.
All right, let's see what we got.
The rest I will keep because I think it can be used maybe, yeah, for crafting. So we will, yeah, we can donate for crafting.
Ah, now I could turn this into something special.
Donate for funds. But I'm not sure whether I should actually donate everything for crafting just to empty up my inventory, because you also have like a trapper who can craft other things, and maybe he also needs that item. Maybe I will not need it here. So I mean, he can use it. What I think it were antlers or something. He can use it for something. Otherwise, I don't think it would say donate for crafting. But the question is, will I be crafting what he needs it for? And if that is not sure, it's maybe better to keep it in your inventory, so you could give it to another crafter, like the trapper, if he has something that you would like to get that requires that item. Anywho, donate for funds. This is not a craftable item.
But make sure you get a good price for it.
Can be sold. Heart from a wolf. Alright.
Sure.
For crafting.
Might as well make some money off it.
Curved bear claw. Also, I thought that really looks like stuff that you can use for crafting. But again, that could be that you cannot store it here for crafting. But that it maybe the trapper will use it for crafting, although maybe it would then also be mentioned in the description of the item. I don't know. So here, cover sand, but like for this, can be used for crafting or sold. Yes, like this one. It indeed you cannot. You don't have the option. You don't have the option here for crafting.
It'll be okay.
But its description does say it can be used for crafting, so then it's better to use it, because either you can give it to another crafter, like the trapper, or maybe you can use it yourself for crafting, for bullets. Or it could be, I don't know how that works, that Pearson can use it, but that it is for something to craft which is not yet unlocked. Because you often have to first unlock upgrades to see its ingredients, etc. So I'm actually not sure that the antler that I gave and that something else, maybe that could have been used for crafting, despite the fact that it didn't at the bottom right say donate for crafting. Because one, it could either be used for by somebody else for crafting, like the trapper, or two, it could be used by Pearson himself, but only for an upgrade that is still to be unlocked. I'm rambling, but I'm just also speaking it out loud, just to get it clear for myself. Flight feather, that's also for crafting, and then we have meat for cooking. No, I will just donate it for provisions, because we do have some meat ourselves. This is going in the pot. Anywho, now we are going to see.
Many thanks, Mr. Morgan.
What we need.
This camp could do with a few improvements. Why don't you take a look at my ideas?
Alright, here it indeed says how many you have already. So we need the deer pelt. This one needs deer pelt, deer. So we still need 3 deer pelts. And then we need a buck pelt.
So we could have shot them as well.
Remember,
That is just
you
the
won't find something like this anywhere else.
male version of a deer, I think. And a badger we need, squirrel we need, but then we need the varmint rifle, which we don't have.
I won't be able to make that for you without more materials.
Elk, panther, bison, I know where they are. They're in the flatlands. And a raccoon. We need one raccoon and we need one badger. Boar as well. Iguana, I have no idea where they are. And here we have beaver. So we have raccoon, beaver and badger. So all those little animals we need one. And also a rabbit actually. But again, we need the varmint rifle for that one. So yeah, for that first one, the tonic satchel, we can at least use our current rifle. The buck and the elk. This one we need the varmint rifle. Here I think we can also use our current rifle, but the only thing is I don't know. We need 2 elks, by the way. I don't know where a panther is.
Thanks,
Alright,
Pierce.
but so we needed.
Hello.
And now I already forgot. We need, I think, an elk and a buck, right?
Oh, Mr.
For
Morgan.
the first section.
I've jotted down a few things that I think could be nice additions
Yes.
around here.
And then I think we also just need to we need 2 elks, by the way, also for this one. The kid satchel. We do need the varmint rifle at one point for the little animals like the raccoon, etc., etc., and the boar. Man, it would be handy if I could get these recipes.
Thanks, Mr. Pearson.
Carry them with me, because I really am forgetting what I actually all need.
Hey, Arthur.
What you want?
Man, you one sour son of a bitch, ain't you?
Only when I see you.
Come on, only when I see you.
I don't think it's very fair.
Okay, good for you.
You know, you're not so high and mighty and above everyone than you think you are.
Whatever you say.
You bloody well knows me, you know? He bloody well does.
Of course he does. What exactly are we talking about?
Damn you! Damn all of you! You ain't so smart. You little trollop.
Alright, this woman
Trollops!
is quite annoying. I don't really like her. She was also only looking in the mirror earlier.
Give me strength.
Again, nice detail. This blood on his back, that's from the carcass. Can we see how is he doing? How are you doing, Bob? He's doing perfectly fine. Alright, we are not going to hunt anymore because I don't really have time for it. But we are going to clear our bounty. So we are going to go to a postal station. Which is quite far away actually, and which actually is in the wanted area. So isn't there any, there was another station closer by, right here, Flatneck station. Alright, but apparently it doesn't have a post office. Ah wait, if we zoom in we see more. No, it doesn't have a post office. Yeah, so and here there's a post office at the Valentine station. Or we just take the risk and get over the line. It's pretty cool, these county lines. I've totally forgot about it, but Yeah, you can basically get away from the law, so to say. Yeah, let's go over here, because then we are also in an area where we can, in the next episode, immediately start hunting instead of going all the way to Valentine. Although there are raccoons or whatever, badgers, whatever this is, I do think we need that animal. Anywho, we are going to follow the river. And probably at the county line I will leave the horse be, because I don't want to kill the horse accidentally. And I really like these textures.
Slow up now.
Parallax in this game is pretty epic, like the 3D effect. I think it are flat textures, but this is pure parallax mapping.
Yep.
That makes it look 3D.
Head's still rolling from the road.
Easy, boy.
It's really cool. These animals, I don't know if it's buggy that sometimes they don't sprint away.
Yeah.
But it's really cool because it makes it appear that the animals really have like a personality. Most of them are, of course, what you expect, like skittish, scurrying away. But other ones are a bit slower and they are like totally oblivious. To your presence until it's quite late.
Hey, partner.
Hello there.
Alright, maybe it's quicker if we go. No. I already went over that path. Let's just follow the river
Yeah.
for a change. Maybe we'll see something interesting.
Hey, this way! You gotta help me out here, mister. Can you? Please? I've been on the run for days now. If you could help me with these shackles, I just might have a chance.
So how'd you end up like this?
Just shoot the damn chains already, come on! Just shoot the chains off, please. I'm done for otherwise. Come on, do it!
See you later, dudes. If you're not telling me
Okay,
how you
fella.
got them.
All right. You ain't gonna help? Fine. I'll find somebody who will.
If you're not telling me how they got there, I'm not gonna help you. Otherwise, I might have. Man, I really don't remember this game to be so dense in wildlife. Ah, a squirrel over there. We needed a squirrel. So yeah, basically a lot of these animals that we need near,
Easy.
they are near where our camp is, just near the river. So that's good to know. Alright, I'm not gonna bring my horse into a gunfight.
Easy there.
So, horse is going to go right. Right. It's so weird, sometimes you cannot reach to a tree.
Easy. Whoa. Good.
Again, nice texture. Alright, here we go. Into wanted territory. Alright, we have to keep our eyes out for the law. Holy fuckaroli. Check it out. A bear. A mallard duck? Holy fuckaroli, check it out. It's a bear hunting salmon. And it's also a perfect one. But I don't know if I shoot it with my rifle, will I kill it in one shot, in a headshot? Probably will. So I could do that, but then I afterwards need to quickly get over there. Yeah, shall we do that? Could go all wrong, but let's try it. And again, I don't like shooting these animals, but it is what it is. We have high velocity rounds. Express, what does that do? This does more damage, but it has less range. I even have an explosive round. I wasn't even aware. But express should do the trick, right? There we go. Alright, so that worked. We're gonna carry him back. But first, and we really need to be careful, we need to pay off our bounty. Because we still have a bounty, right? Yes. Alright. Cross the river, and also we have to remember where our thing is. It is in this little outcrop. The bear. Only thing that I'm a little bit afraid of with our plan is that there will actually be law at the actual station. like security guards or whatever. And I'm really also staying off the roads. By the way, like forests like this little stuff, it looks good. But in Skyrim, I do think somehow it looks better. These kinds of little pine forests. Under certain lighting conditions, Skyrim can really, literally look photorealistic. Is that the station? I think it is, right? Alright, do we see the law? I don't know, there's a guy over there.
Welcome, sir. Come see what I got. I heard Thomas Downs passed away. Poor fella. You like whiskey? I mean, who don't? Take a look on that stand by the door there. Yeah, that's something special.
Alright, he has a lot of stuff here. It's pretty nice.
I'll be tending to you shortly.
Alright, here we go. Pay bounty.
Nothing like a fresh start.
West Elizabeth.
You seen that abandoned furniture still there down the way? Right there on the road.
We'll make sure to
Can't
send
believe
word to
nobody's
West
taken that
Elizabeth.
yet.
What did he say? Abandoned thingy down the road. Again, Wheeler and Rawson. Man, this is a nice shop. Why can't we sit in this chair? I really don't understand that.
Know how to run a good business? Be tough, be smart, and be fair.
That would have been so...
All right, a long walk to the next place, though.
That would have been so immersive, just sitting around there. And what did he say about... Did you see the abandoned blah 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 just down the road? Did something pop up on the map? No, but there is something here. There is a body over there. Let's check that out. And it's so easy to get lost. To get not lost, but sidetracked by all the cool stuff that's happening. Alright, we see some vultures. What are that? Vultures? Or somehow it doesn't work. Identifying animals. I don't know what's up with that. That's a crow, right? Why isn't this working? Fuck me! A new clue in the saga.
Oh, Jesus. This some sick trend?
Alright, what does that say? Killer clue piece 2. There's a bridge. And then there is some derelict building with a chimney standing or something. You find. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. Collect the remaining missing map piece to uncover the mystery. Alright, so there's only one map piece remaining. But does that mean the remaining map piece is somewhere over here? we're now pretty far away from the first map piece. And there is kind of a bridge over there. Or not really a bridge, but nah, that looks different. That's not a railway bridge here. Alright, that could literally be anywhere. Or maybe this is not a railway bridge. No, it is, right? Yes, it is. One, two, yeah, I think it has 3 boards. And I don't see railway track on it. Alright, I want to say let's worry about it later, but then I'm afraid that it will be somewhere here and that I totally forget it and never find it anymore. But anywho, I don't have time anyways. Let's tackle the perfect bear pelt, which is pretty nice. I do think that certain upgrades from the Trapper, they require legendary pelts. So the hunting that we're doing now really is relatively super easy. While I still find it challenging, finding the animals, the perfect pelts. But, oh fuck me, finding legendary is a totally different story, I think. Alright, I'm just going to look one thing up, otherwise I may never find it anymore. RDR2 killer clues is the third piece close to the second clue. Yes, the third killer clue is relatively close to the second clue's area in RDR2. Found southeast of Weller Station in the woods near a boulder with vultures and another body, completing the map puzzle that points to the killer's shack near Valentine. The third killer clue is relatively close to the second clue's area. Second, wait, this is the third clue actually. The second clue is Braithwaite Manor. So if Braithwaite, I'm not even gonna look. I'm just gonna look into the very general direction, whether it's close to where we are now. Nope, that's totally somewhere else, so we don't need to worry about it here now. Alright, let's hope that our bear is still there. There it is. Can we carry this? God damn it, what an animal. No, we cannot carry it. Makes sense. I think there is a way to skin animals immediately. I think by here you have no space to stow them. Open your satchel and make space by pressing X to discard unwanted items. Yeah, but even if I do that now, I cannot harvest this anymore, I think. Poor animal. But anywho, what I wanted to say. No, I don't even remember what I wanted to say.
Boy.
Maybe I wanted to say that, by the way, it does really make pay off to regularly just look a little bit on the map, because that body, I saw it just totally coincidentally while I was trying to look up something totally different. If you have like the minimap on constantly, then you will probably, then you're less likely to miss things. So I'm not playing with the minimap, which is much nicer, I think, much more immersive. But it also means wait, what's quickest? Yeah, quickest is just going straight on. It also means that I sometimes have to open the map just to see if there's anything in the vicinity. Man, I remember when we were here for the first time. I know, I actually don't remember the house being there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if we're going correct. When we arrived here from the winter area, I doubt whether could a carcass fit still on the horse? No, not with such a big belt.
Yep.
But when we came down from the prelude area, the winter chapter 1, we were, I think, driving around here. On the carriage. No, that was not here. I'm going totally wrong, because then we were also making our way. That's a nice spot for a camping place. But then we were also making our way. Ah, there's that big pillar. That is really a nice, how do you say? Landmark, just to navigate by. Get your bearings. But when we were here initially, we also, there are all kinds of pretty cool coaches over there. And this is that house that is being built. So then I think we're going in the right direction. Maybe not. Initially, when we were here, we were, I think, doing a slightly different route.
we were, of course, also making our way to the Horseshoe Overlook camp.
Yeah.
And we started off at that bridge, and then indeed, before that bridge, that roofed bridge, where I now went left, we also went left at the time. For the rest, I don't really remember. I do have the feeling I could be totally off, but I have the feeling that Horseshoe Overlook. Or am I totally off?
Easy,
Am I such
easy.
an idiot? Can't we see the camp by a smoke plume? Yeah, I think it's over here somewhere. But again, I could be totally off. Nah, it's over here, right? Yeah, it's over here.
Who's there?
Arthur, dumbass.
Look who's back.
Yeah.
Alright, so we have 3 perfect,
There we
maybe
go.
even 3 or 4 perfect belts. I think 3. No, 3 deer, or maybe we had 2 and we already brought in 1 earlier. No, but we didn't, I never brought in a perfect pelt already. So I think we have 4 pelts in total this episode. I don't think you need to get it off your horse to be able to donate it. It will automatically be removed from your horse. But yeah, we have 3 deer pelts and I think 1 perfect bear pelt. Pretty damn nice. Although I doubt whether Pearson needs a perfect bear pelt for crafting. Here we go. It can be used in crafting or salt. Yeah, fuck me, he doesn't need it. So then we would need to bring it to the trapper.
You know, I'll just come back later.
Good morning, Arthur.
Hello. But then, do I still have time? Yeah, really, I do not. Where is the trapper? Is this the trapper? I think the trapper could be here actually. Yeah, I'm just gonna look it up quickly. RDR2, where is the trapper? Is it Fort Riggs? Saint Denis Market and mobile camps in the wilderness, often marked by a paw print icon on your map. Near Riggs Station, appearing near Riggs Station, and west of Elysian Pool, New Hanover, and in West Elizabeth, Big Valley near Strawberry Tall Hills. Roanoke Ridge. Northeast of Riggs Station. So what does that mean? That is also, I think somebody told me about that. Feather icon. What does that mean?
Fort Rick's holding camp. Why would that be indicated with a feather? I don't understand. Anyways, the trapper is apparently not that far away, so we could, if we wanted to, quickly race to Fort Rick's. I know it is, I did look it up, I shouldn't have, but I don't want to let a perfect bear pelt go to waste, honestly. So let's quickly see if we can find a trapper. So Fort Riggs means, or Rigg Station, we are just gonna follow the railroad to the right. Easy does it.
Yep.
Man, it's always so annoying. Time is the only constraint. Always in these types of games. You constantly see cool stuff to do and then time runs out. It's so frustrating. It's a really dark bit of nothing. Just a bush.
Yep.
Alright, that next station. Had good times over here playing poker. Found that really fun.
Okay there.
Little birdie here? No, just a rock. Alright, are we going to do this? It's quite dangerous. If a train will be coming, I'm gonna wager it.
Yep.
West Elizabeth, welcome to the state of West Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Right, I really hope that we will not be drawn into all kinds of missions or cutscene stuff. Oh, fuck me, there's a train coming. Is that Rigg Station?
Whoa, easy.
You can't turn me in. This ain't just.
Just? You walk the way across half the country.
It's all mine. I ain't never been more 5 miles from home.
You keep lying, you're gonna make me angry, boy.
I ain't got a damn thing.
Keep your distance. Got
Wow.
a criminal here.
They are all carrying criminals. Is this Rigg Station? Yes. So then it said something about the northwest, about some pools or something. I assume a trapper will not be in civilization. He will be somewhere, I would say, in a foresty area or in the country. Alright, I actually don't want to explore too much already of the map, so that we are now going all out of bounds. First want to do stuff near Valentine and Horseshoe.
Slow up now.
Fuck me, we could go there, but it said west of the Elysian Pools or something. Yeah, I'm not gonna, I don't want to accidentally start a stranger mission now. I'm just gonna save the game and hope that the stranger will stay there, but we are going to do RDR2. Where is Trapper near Riggs on map? Just gonna look it up, fuck it. The Trapper near Riggs station is located on a hill just northeast of the station. Ah, northeast, fuck my life. So we are going to save the game. We do want this stranger mission to stay there. Or I'm gonna do story, save. Overwrite. Alright, I was an idiot thinking northwest was northeast.
Oh.
God damn it. Thick forest.
Yep.
Over here? Or do we need to activate him via the stranger mission? I don't see a trapper here. No, I think it's the hill.
Yeah.
Over there. Alright, Trapper, where are you? There he is. Very nice. Hello, mister. Oh, wait. If we go closer with the horse, we don't need to even carry the pelt, I think.
Hello, sir. First time here, I think.
This is the Trapper. He buys whole animals, skins, furs, hides and feathers. He can also craft various clothing items from the animals. And pelts, you sell him. Very nice. I don't really want to sell, honestly. I want to donate for crafting.
Right, let's see.
Alright, the belt from a bear in perfect condition. Yeah, it can be used for crafting, but I can only sell it. Why? Why is it so annoying? how much was it actually?
All right, let's have a
Was
look.
not even that much. Here, 750. Why can't he craft anything? He is supposed to be able to craft stuff, right? Ah, maybe we have to buy something from him.
Quality hide makes the hardiest clothes around. Don't doubt it.
The trapper can craft from ingredients. The bear hunter. Wow, he only needs the trophy bug. He only needs legendary pelts. So then why does it say that the regular bear pelt can be used in crafting? I don't understand. Here it's mostly here, so even if you buy something, he requires something. So where does he need a bear pelt for? Here, for the boar riding gloves. Ah, no, that's a boar. God damn it. Alright, I'm just gonna quickly see, is there anything that he needs? A bear pelt for Tatanka bison. He needs a lot of boar pelts, but not bear pelts. God damn it, I'm riding all the way up here. To store my perfect bear pelts. It's totally useless. Man, getting all these outfits, if you would want to, or maybe for 100% completion, that requires a lot of hunting. Then again, there's just a lot of content.
I do find it annoying that unless there's some other merchant or something that can use it, but the description says that it can be used for crafting, but then maybe that is only the legendary bear pelt, which this guy indeed can use, and not the perfect one. But then in my view, it should only say that in the perfect one, not in...
Best trapper I ever knew. My fourth wife.
Oh wow,
Native.
he still has...
She'd find a trail while the bloodhound was still sniffing its own ass. Hell of a woman. Rest her soul.
Yeah, he does use it maybe. A black bear pelt. Right, let's see if we want to sell him something. It's not a black bear pelt, I think. Oh wait, we don't need to.
Okay, let's take a look at it.
Here we go. And now we are going to go here.
Nothing quite like wearing your best day's work.
And now let's see if he has one. And why is there no bear? Needed.
You been up to the ridge west of Annisburg? Good hunting. You meet a falconer named Jerry. Tell him I said hi.
Oh, wow, so you have hats, we have vests. There's so much. Here, perfect bear pelt. Ah, so he does say one. So indeed, so we sold it, but it can also be used for crafting. So you don't here have the option that says donate or for crafting. You just sell it and then he has it. So that's good to know. So we could make, we don't have the money, but we could make these bear batwing chaps. Anyways, the bear pelt did not go lost.
Every one of my garments is a little different. As every pelt is a little different. You'll find them nowhere else.
Holy shit, now I remember there's indeed so much that you can make here. Clothing wise. Anyways, let's worry about that later. Nice to meet you. But now, what I'm worried about is that that stranger now may have disappeared. Is he still there? Yeah, fuck my life, he's not there anymore. Where was he? He was over here somewhere, right? Alright, let's... right back there.
Matching sets of clothes made right here.
The trapper has a permanent shop in Saint Denis in addition to a traveling stall that can be found in the wilderness. Very nice. I am only a little bit afraid that because I found him now...
Thanks for your assistance.
Does that mean that I'm now missing out on some side mission?
Yeah.
Where that introduce him to the player? I don't know. I know your clothes. I feel you tickling in my britches. Who said that?
Get up.
Whatever. Where is the railway? Here it is. Alright, we're gonna do a little sidetrack. I do want to focus on
satchel crafting.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
There's a guy. In need of some help.
I won't die to know. Oh.
Where is he?
Oh, you there! Please help me! Yes, that's it!
Oh, fuck my head. Where's the other one? Right, did we help the guy? Where is he? Man, that was close. Where is he? I was also such an idiot for calling my horse. I didn't want to do that. Where is the guy? Is the game again glitching out? So annoying. Also, do we now? Yeah, so the stranger is still there, so that's good. We're gonna make camp here, and then, yeah, I wanted to say in the next episode do the stranger mission, but no, he just pops up apparently. I don't think he will be time limited. So probably best to go back to camp and continue hunting in the next episode. So otherwise we will be exploring the whole map. Yeah, the game seems to be running fine, even with those increased LOD mods that I have. But if the game glitches out, then maybe I cannot even blame the game. Yeah, what I do now is of no use, because if you save the game or close the game and restart it, you will lose your
Wait, boy.
belt anyway. But yeah, so even if the game glitches out, maybe I cannot even blame it, because I have mods installed that maybe make it glitch out. Because I do think it's glitching out. I did hear a guy saying, "Oh, I'm not gonna be killed by a wolf." He is still on the map. Is he in the rock? No, he's not in the rock, right? He's here, right? Yeah, he should be here. So I think he was supposed to be standing on top of the rock. And he glitched out, I guess.
Yeah, maybe by the way, I will just load my save from before getting the trapper. I will lose that bear pelt because I haven't sold it yet, and also if I now quit the game, I also will not. It will just clears if you reload the save. If you have a bear pelt on your horse. But maybe I don't want to run the risk that I'm now missing out on a mission that maybe introduces the player to the trapper because I already found the trapper myself. That's a little bit my issue. So I will probably in the next episode reload the save that we made around here. Just before going to the trapper. Then we also will not have this encounter yet. So maybe I will get it later and then it won't glitch out. And then also we will not have discovered the trapper yet. So if there's any mission linked to it, then we can just play it as it should have been. So yeah, we'll end the episode, have to end the episode here because it's over 10 o'clock in the evening and I still have to cook. But again, what a game, look at it, it's so amazing. Look at the draw distance, look at the detail, look at the realism, look at the authenticism. See the Bob the horse over there. Listen to the beautiful nature sounds, but also the mechanical sounds of the train. There is just so much to love about this game. The fact that it doesn't take itself too seriously, but at the same time it doesn't shy away from really being what it is. And that is just almost real-time immersion. All the animations. And I can totally understand why people with a shorter attention span really don't like it, but that's what I really respect. The developers just said like, okay, maybe it's not for everyone, but this is what we want to create. This is really like a game of conviction, not of the big corporate AAA developers that only do a decision by committee, which often results in watered down, how do you call that? Copycat decisions. Like then you get all the Far Cry towers that you have to climb, or the Assassin's Creed open worlds where there's so much repetition, or yeah, just no innovation. And this game really is far from that. This game just says we are going to make the West and we're going to make it as believable and as authentic as possible. No matter if certain mechanics can feel boring, which they absolutely aren't, but to a certain part of the public, for sure they will be. We are gonna design it that way, either way, because that is just the only way to do it, to really immerse people. And they have my extreme respect and gratitude for those design choices. Just amazing what they created. Anyways, I'm rambling. Guys, hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next one. For the meantime, don't forget, always do keep on gaming. See you later.